What's up, guide hunters? A new story scene in Animal Hospital takes us somewhere we have never really explored before, Liz's house. If you have been following the mystery behind the anomalies and Animal Corporation, this visit reveals some really interesting clues. So let's go through exactly how you can unlock it and what you will discover. First, you need to complete Liz's photo quest inside the hospital. Liz gives you a UV camera and asks you to photograph specific infected patients. The good news is that a recent update made this quest easier because Liz now leaves a note near the camera telling you exactly which patient you need to photograph, so you no longer have to guess. Once you finish her request, you will not immediately get an invitation to her house. You usually need to complete a couple more shifts before Liz is ready. When the time comes, she will return to the hospital and ask you to meet her at her house after your shift ends. You will then get a prompt allowing you to go there, and choosing it starts the new story scene after your current shift is finished. When you arrive, Liz welcomes you with a slice of pizza and then takes you to her bulletin board. This board is basically her personal case file, and it connects several mysteries that have appeared throughout the game. You can see photos of the same infected patient taken across several weeks, showing how the anomaly changes over time. There is also a final photo of Rathu and his sister Rattina, taken shortly before Rattina disappeared. Liz mentions that Ron from accounting might know more about what happened to her, giving us another potential lead for the future. So if you have been wondering how Rattina connects to the larger story, this scene gives you another important clue. The bulletin board contains even more information about Animal Corporation. You can see news clippings about Dr. John A. Anomaly, the scientist credited with founding Animal Corporation through his genetics research. Liz also has a photo of Dr. Harlow and questions why he always keeps his mouth covered. There is even an exterior photo of the hospital with notes about night shifts and deliveries. Then things get even more interesting. Liz mentions that she is expecting someone, and suddenly there is a knock at the door. The visitor turns out to be Rathu, who has been spying on Animal Corporation employees from inside the building's vents. Rathu shows footage of himself crawling through the vents while watching Ron work at his desk. The footage also shows two hazmat workers nearby. Eventually, the workers notice the vent, and the recording cuts off before another knock at Liz's door. The second visitor is where the scene gets really mysterious. When you look through the peephole, you can see someone dressed similarly to the secret agent class, but there is one major difference. This character has glowing red eyes. Liz immediately reacts to the visitor and tells you to leave. We do not get a confirmed name or explanation for who this person is yet, so there is still a lot we do not know. The visitor could potentially be connected to Animal Corporation, Liz's past, or even the Anomaly family, but the game does not currently confirm their identity. After this encounter, the screen fades to black and you return to the hospital, where you can continue with your normal shift. Even though the scene is relatively short, it gives us some of the most important story information we have seen so far. The biggest reason this visit matters is that Animal Hospital finally takes the story outside the hospital itself. Instead of only dealing with anomalies during your shifts, you now get a closer look at the people investigating them and the organization connected to the outbreak. So if you want to unlock Liz's house, remember that the first step is completing her UV camera photo quest. Pay attention to her notes, photograph the correct infected patients, and then continue playing through the following shifts until Liz gives you the invitation. Once you get inside, make sure you pay attention to the bulletin board, Rathew's footage, and especially the red-eyed visitor. These details could become very important as the story continues. If you enjoyed this Animal Hospital story guide, leave a like and subscribe for more Roblox guides and anomaly mysteries. And now that we know Liz has uncovered this much information, I am definitely curious to see what the next chapter reveals.